Live from Bedford-Stuyvesant, the livest one, representing BK to the fullest. The Notorious B I G. The only Christopher we acknowledge is Wallace. Raw deal.
Getting bottles, getting
The clouds started to part. The sun started to shine. And in steps who? World-renowned tycoon. Record-breaking and record-making. Puff Daddy. Fast forward to 1994. Platinum, gold, Grammy, shows. Until one day. Oh, shit.
Me and Puff was going everywhere in Cali, you know what I'm saying? I thought that the kid had like a death wish.
Hear what really happened from someone that was really there. Former head of security for Bad Boy Entertainment, Gene Deal.
The nigga Puff came out and he grabbed my arm. He said, yo, Gene, we gotta pray. We gotta pray. I say, pray for what? That nigga's dead. And walked out the hospital door.
Raw deal. The last big night. Coming soon.
Yeah, we on the Gene Deal show. We're gonna go live in a minute. I'm gonna wait for a few people to come in here because I wanna talk to people about a lot of situations that are going on today. So, since people didn't know I'll be going live on YouTube, I don't know if they get notifications or anything, but I'll go back and have my dude, Anthony Jones, the videographer, fix this whole thing for me. How everybody doing? I got a little workout I got going on in the pool today. So I want to get a few more people in here and we can get this started. I got to put a title on this. So I'm going to do another lap and I'm going to come back and I want to put y'all up on something. All right, do I got a few people in here? Hey, y'all, how everybody doing? Listen here, man. I've been seeing a lot of, like I said before, I've been seeing a lot of people coming on the internet spreading lies and talking all kind of shit, you know, giving their take on Diddy. What's good? Oh, G Gathers, what up with you, man? Brooklyn Stats, what's happening? Yeah. My birthday is tomorrow, y'all. Thank y'all for all the birthday wishes, gifts, and I'm gonna be here on tomorrow and see how much you really love me. Anyway, hey Monique, what's going on with y'all? So check this shit out. When I title this thing, and I'm glad I didn't put no title on it right now, because the people who truly follow me and the people who truly want good information, they're gonna come to me. Now, I wanna speak on two things. I wanna speak on the fact that I want the people to know that the government shutdown is a Republican and a Democrat. What they trying to do is give Trump all the power. Like I said, they trying to give Trump all the power to destroy this country. By them shutting down, that means the government don't have the power of the government goes directly into the president's office. He's able to do some things that he wouldn't be able to do if Congress and the government wasn't shut down. So all this is a ploy. They want it to be shut down so he could do some of the things that he's doing. All right. So, all right. So I know he's going to destroy this so-called what we call democracy. There's never been a democracy for us. Arthur, what's up with you out there in Detroit? Arthur Goldstein. The next thing I want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, I'm in the pool, you know what I'm saying, at the house, working out, trying to get it back, y'all, whatever I can. So now, I had some dudes that I thought was mad cool. When I went out to Texas, they treated me right. You understand? Well, I'm not gonna let nobody treat me wrong and I F with them. But those real life guys, when I went out to Texas, they treated me right. I'm gonna tell you, they whole thing that they lay out for their guests is A1. And I appreciated that. But I gotta call a spade a spade. I've seen like 3 or 4 different people get on their platforms and they talk shit about me, and I think it's something that they ask their guests to do. Because these people don't know me from a can of paint, and they talk shit, and they don't even have the true knowledge on what was going on. Now, this white dude, I think his name is Jonathan Ha or whatever. I don't even know his name. I never even spoke on this cat. He gets on their show, and all of a sudden, in the far end of his conversation with them, he starts speaking on me, which I had never said anything or anything that had to do with him, his lawsuit against Puff, or none of that. You understand? He started speaking that I said something in reference to Big Son and his lawsuit against Big Son. Motherfucker, if a brick hit you, say ouch. I wasn't speaking on you. I don't know you. I don't know your case. I don't deal with nobody or F with nobody, you know, of your caliber of men. And I'm not a victim shamer. But I don't deal with dudes that is your caliber of men, because I stand for manhood. And I'm willing to die for my manhood. I'm not gonna sit up here and say somebody made me do something that I didn't want to do because I wanted to live. I can't live if a nigga take my manhood. I wouldn't want to live, but that's me. But brother, you was all wrong getting on those guys on Real Life and speaking that I spoke something about you and talking all that shit when I didn't say nothing about you. I was talking about Mark Pitts, and I was talking about Wayne Barrows putting CJ in the spotlight or doing that shit to CJ. Since he's gonna be the one who talks, who takes over the Notorious Big estate. Now, I don't know nothing about CJ. CJ was 1.5, 2 years old when Big died. But I'm here to speak on the behalf of the dead. And I don't think nobody in Big's camp would mind me saying what I'm saying today. I never known and I never seen Big in no homosexual act with nobody. Niggas sneak into their rooms, and I never in the last 20-something years never heard of no half a homo faggot ass nigga come out and say they was with Big. Because, brother, that would be a story. That would be a memoir. That would be a movie. So now CJ died before I think he was 2 years old. He didn't make his second birthday or something like that before Big was died. Hold on, let me see. Siri, how old is CJ Wallace? He's 20 years old. He was born in October of 96. Big died in 97, March of 97. CJ wasn't 2 years old. Like I said, there's no way Big told CJ that he was bisexual. There's nobody in Big camp would ever come out and say Big was bisexual. Y'all need to stop that bullshit. Shemeka, whatever she was, and I don't think she was a dude, and matter of fact, I know she probably wasn't a dude that was in that video. It's a lot of women got male features and look like men. It's a lot of you bitch ass niggas that look like women and carry yourself like women. I'm in the loo right now. I'm in St. Louis. I'm in the house in St. Louis. So now, that would have came out. I thought I was. I'm trying to go live on both of my phones right now, in case one of them go down. Let me welcome the people back in here. I'm gonna wait a minute. Let me do another lap. Maybe the people be in here when I come back. I have my dude put this all together. I'm waiting for the people to come back in here, y'all. I got both of the phones up right now. Y'all there with me? Now, I'm on both phones right now. I don't know which one gonna go out. One went out, one did. But listen here, if one go out, if don't, this, that, and that, I'm still trying to keep y'all here with me. Let me give y'all this information. So these dudes, because dudes said little shit on their rap songs or something like that, they put that shit out of perspective. You understand? I've never seen all the tours, all the different cities, all the studio sections, all the places that I've been around Big, that he ever looked or any woman came up to him, because all the women that used to be around him was drop dead fucking gorgeous when he became a star. So I never seen him in no situation or in no room when one of them bands came up to him and did anything or tried to get at him like that. Never. These cats will get on these internet and say anything for views. Yo, real life, I'll fuck with y'all in real life. Cause had I not fuck with y'all, Jaguar Wright wouldn't have never got me there. It's a lot of guys that want a Gene Deal interview. Some people can't pay it and they won't get it. Some people do their homework, read my books, want to know about Harlem, want to know about me, want to know about St. Louis, want to know about all the shit I went through. And I've been around. All the people that I've helped. They want to know those things. And I don't have a problem with telling it. But I'm not going to do your homework for you. I'm not going to do the homework for you. I believe if the cameraman getting paid, you getting paid on your channel, the producer, any kind of show getting paid, nigga, I should get paid too. Jack Johnson, what up with you, boy, out there in Detroit? Salute. My man KK. My man Fado. I got a big team and love out there in Detroit. Ain't that right, Arthur? Bro, yo, Gwen 1060. I know a lot of shit about Glory Velez other than her stripping days and all that shit like that. You know, how she snitched on them dudes and got them locked up. I know all about that shit. Then shit happened in Harlem. Then shit happened in the Bronx that I wasn't privy to that information. All right? I'm not speaking on her no more because she lied and said she didn't know me. And I got 5 or 6 guys that let me know that I was in her company and she was around us when she was with Scott Storch. Now, let me get back to these real life cats. Y'all was square with me, bruh. But I see every time that somebody come up there to speak on Big or speak on Diddy, they come to find out and they put my name into scenarios. You had this motherfucker who didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. I don't know what he was or who he is, talking about, yo, I was the reason I should be in jail with Puff. I allow Puff to do shit. No, Puff didn't do shit around Big Gene like that. I don't do crimes. I don't allow niggas to do crimes around me. I know how to remove myself from a situation or stop a situation. But come on, brother. Y'all better than that. But if that's how that's y'all shit, y'all can do y'all shit any way y'all want to. But remember, real life, remember, real street life niggas, remember, one day I was on y'all show. And in one day, y'all did over 1 million views on that show. Now, I know y'all probably got niggas that did more views than that and shit like that, but y'all got y'all money worth fucking with Big Gene. I answered every question y'all asked me. I don't do interviews and do the investigation and tell niggas what to ask me. When y'all set me down there, y'all, niggas don't say, yo, why you and 50 cool like that? Why? None of those questions come up. Oh, I heard, you know, you looked out for Fat Joe before. in a shootout, or niggas was trying to do shit, and you helped Joe. You stopped the beef from Dougie Fresh and Mecca Audio. How that come about? What beefs you stop in the street? What was the Same Gang crew about? What was the Slick and the Family shit about? None of these questions people ask me because they all want to know this Diddy shit and did I see him stick his dick in somebody? My life and what I did in the streets and the work I did is way bigger than all this other bullshit. Because I was helping brothers change their life. You get this guy to speak on my name, don't know what the fuck he talking about. He knew I wasn't talking about him. If you look at that program, I ain't even know this motherfucker from a can of paint. How you gonna say I spoke on his case? Nigga, I ain't speak on your case. You let a man stick dick in your mouth instead of dying. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fight until them niggas kill me. Because I couldn't live with myself. I'm not telling you to do that. And I'm not saying you should be that man. I'm telling you what kind of man I am. You messed up in that whole interview. You slipped on some of the words you said, brother. And me and being an investigator, I caught it. Y'all go look at that real life, it was a real life, real life interview, real street life interview he did. Go look at it, y'all. He said this nigga Puff was in the corner rubbing on himself, ejaculating. No, he said rubbing on himself. He couldn't believe what he was doing. Nigga, you should have walked out the room. You should have left the room. Then you said, when Puff was rubbing on himself, he said to you, come over here and finish me off. What? Go look at your interview, nigga. Salute to Honey Butter. Thanks for being here, Honey Butter. He said, Puff said, come and finish me off. My antennas went up then. Did anybody see that interview? I'm not saying I don't believe your story. Because one of the greatest dudes on TikTok believe your story. And that's Ticket Tape. So I'm going to go with him on what he said. I don't know your story, bruh. I don't care about your story. I did not come to YouTube to fight with you crab-ass niggas. You niggas ain't on my level. But I'm not gonna let you smear my name and say old crazy shit about Gene Deal. When you dead fucking wrong. Find somebody else to play with. This shit, man, this is yo, listen to me, man. I know I could just cut off my YouTube. I know I shouldn't fuck with it no more. I did what God set me to do. But in the interim of doing what God set me to do, I met a lot of good people. I'm talking to my brother. My brother say to me, Gene, fuck is you gonna quit YouTube for, bruh? A lot of people fuck with you, bruh. A lot of people wanna hear what you got to say, bruh. Yo, he say, Jonathan Hay, Rihanna's old producer. Low limit player. What up with you, low limit player? You got a wrench? You wants to change your name. You want I don't know which one is that. So now, I gotta make a decision because I want to revamp my whole platform if I'm gonna stay on here. I'm not choosing to. But I gotta keep the people informed of this bullshit. Because it's not over with. I wanna tell you people that if y'all think that Diddy is finished, y'all got another thing coming. Y'all don't know this motherfucker. He gonna come out, and before he get out, he gonna be setting up shit to get back in some way, because a person like him, he gotta have that limelight. He gotta have that limelight. He don't know nothing about a crust of bread and a corner to sleep in. Real motherfuckers and real niggas who've been through shit know what a crust of bread and a corner to sleep in means. Everything else other than that is a blessing. Man, I heard this shit the day before my birthday. I'm listening to shit, and thanks, one of the moderators sent it to me. And I'm like, oh my God. This shit is crazy. I'm just gonna come on this motherfucker and just say hi to y'all, man. Cause motherfuckers always trying to pull me back in with this bullshit. Jonathan Hahn, who? You know I didn't say nothing about you or your motherfucking case. I'm speaking on that they trying to assassinate Big Son character. And I was talking about Wayne Barrows and them. I ain't know nothing about your case. When I said, and I might have said something about, somebody said he was a part of a sexual assault, but when you said that shit in the real life interview, you said CJ wasn't even around. And then when he came around, you told him. Now it's fucked up he smoked a L with you after you had some nigga dick on your breath. And it's fucked up that you didn't think you should went to the police, or you was that scared to go to the police right then and there. A lot of shit is crazy, man. I guess you being a man or something like a man, you felt so embarrassed. And I'm sorry for you, man. I'm really sorry for you. Because you got to live with that shit, bro. And that must be hard for you. That must be hard for you. I understand a little bit. I'd have went out fighting, dying. Niggas had to kill me. Niggas gonna have to explain my death. Why they killed me in the studio, the whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? My manhood is worth dying for. My manhood is worth getting the shit beat out of me. That interview, bro, was all over the fucking place. It was all over the place. And I'm just sad to say, man, you had to throw my name in there. You had to throw that CJ told you, Big told him he was gay. How the fuck Big tell a 1.5-year-old kid, hey, son, let me rock you to sleep and tell you how gay your daddy is? What the fuck? Come on, man. Y'all go check out that Real Street Light interview. I know it messed you up. Low Limit Player. Oh, Drain Master. What up? Drain Master done changed his name on us. What up with you? One of my top moderators. Yes. Shout out to Miss Bestie. The best that ever did it. Yatu's Abi, 2537, salute. Man, it's just a damn shame, man. Yo, I spoke to my man, Rivera. And I wish could put back all the groups that the Notorious Big helped. All the people that was around the Notorious Big and do the Notorious revival tour. I'm just thinking of some dumb shit. You know, I don't even know. I don't give a fuck. The Notorious revival tour. How these niggas could revive their careers or give us some of the old shit that they used to do in the honor of Notorious Big. Because these niggas is, you know, speaking crazy shit on Big's name. What that say right there? Marvin Scott, what up with you? Marvin, my birthday tomorrow, but thanks for the $5, bruh. Wait till tomorrow, Marvin. Take it back. it gonna be real space. It's spend the day too, though, Marvin. You know what I'm saying? Yo, if anybody listening to this, all my birthday gifts, fat cash out Big Gene 10. Don't do it Big Gene 52. That's only for books. Them niggas tax me on that motherfucker. It's Big Gene 10. For all my birthday gifts tomorrow. I'm coming on here, we gonna talk about this shit. Anyway, Jonathan Ho, in the interim, with the real life experience, upset me on some bullshit he said that CJ said his daddy told him Big, the Notorious Big, that he was gay. And then this motherfucker had the nerve to come out of his mouth that Big was the top bisexual rapper. That was a shot. And it was an ugly shot. And I don't want to say this because I don't want to feel like I'm victim shaming. But if you in the studio popping niggas off and finishing them off, you might know something we don't know, Jonathan. You might know something that we don't know. Because that's fucked up, man. To lie on the dead like that. Ain't no way CJ 1.5 and Big having that conversation with a 1.5-year-old and he understanding and remembering that shit. Bomb these niggas for putting that shit out there, man. Let these people know that that shit is dead fucking wrong. Law student from Cali, what up? 313 Evans. Yo, it's a damn shame, man. Every time I come to here, I gotta be beefing about some old dumb shit that somebody done said out their motherfucking mouth. Mr. Jonathan Hove, I ain't got no beef with you, bruh. I don't give a fuck about your case with Big. And if you want CJ in jail, or you want a fair one with CJ, that's between you and CJ. I was talking about what Wayne Barrows was trying to do and taking over the estate from CJ. I don't have apparel, I don't have shirts, I don't have none of that shit, y'all. I know people are asking me to get it in the whole 9 yards. I'm trying to get this book deal in London, man. I'm trying to get this book deal in London. I'm trying to sell all 3 books. I'm about to finish. I already turned in all the chapters except one. I'm working on my last chapter. I'm at the crib. I'm gonna do this one. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm at the crib. It's crazy, man. Y'all gotta go and bomb these people, man. Y'all gotta stop these shows for telling y'all lies and bringing people on there without fact checking their shit. I'm not saying Jonathan Ooh's story is wrong. No, I'm not saying that. I told y'all, Ticket Tape says he believe him, he right, and this, that, and the third. I believe him. Because Ticket Tape with that girl Henny, those are the 2 people on YouTube that I know that do their homework. They do their fucking homework. Yeah, I fuck with Tish Tales too, but these I know for a fact because I listen to them and I listen with a biased ear. They do their fucking homework. So when I listen to Ticker Tape, he believe him just like that. Whoop-de-whoop, blase, blase. He break that shit down. And he breaks her shit down to the mere fact where a fifth grade could understand that shit. Give you the paperwork, give you the facts, all that. You can't dispute the information those people come up with. I'm just saying, y'all, we got to make these people accountable for what they say on this fucking internet about people that we know damn better at. Cause you know some motherfuckers be like, yo, Big was bisexual? Shit is crazy. Big was a homo? It's Purple Moon, 6901 birthday. Happy birthday, Purple Moon. It's a day before mine. Yeah, man. I'm just, street life. I told y'all when I sat down with y'all, man, that I had a lot of stories. In the late 80s, early 90s, all the way up into the early 2000s, shit didn't go down in Harlem that I didn't know about. As a professor or a person would say, didn't come across my desk. Everything that I've said has been solidified and practically came true and hit y'all dead in the fucking face. A dude came and told me, he said, yo, Gene, niggas fell out in the barbershop when Unique Mecca Audio said, I called Big Gene to warn them. Because when you said it, they was talking about, that nigga Unique is in underground in Colorado. How the fuck he called Gene? That nigga Gene lying. That nigga Gene lying. When you came out and he said that, he said niggas in the barbershop fell out on the floor and one barber told that nigga, I told you Gene is real. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. He always been real. He ain't gonna get on this YouTube and make up no shit. I talked about Maserati Fox when he came home. How he made it my way. I told Maserati Fox if he didn't straighten out his shit that he had in the streets was gonna eat him. Nah, I'm good in these streets, OG. I just need you, to do security for me, man, when I'm traveling around the country. I was like, yo, Mozzie, ain't all money ain't good money, bro. You gonna have to straighten it. You got some shit in the streets that's gonna come at you. When BX Fidel came on and said, yo, that nigga Gene, Mozzie came to the barbershop and seen Gene. Gene told him. It wasn't a week later he was dead. I get half a homo niggas texting me, threatening me, yo, why you wait to Puff to speak all this shit? Nigga, I've been speaking about Puff way before this whole, and that's why him and D-Rock did that fucking shit that old fucking niggas put up on his channel about me. Him and D-Rock came, nobody said nothing about Puff when they was talking about the security nigga, this nigga did this nigga did that, talking about me. Nobody said nothing. Only had one YouTuber, it may be some more, but one YouTuber that was talking bad about me, Jonathan Peterson or something like that, the comedian dude. He the only one that stood up and said, yo, listen, man, I can't be mad at Gene. Puff on Bodyguard and them say, yo, Puff put some paper on Gene. Y'all find Gene. Y'all take care of Gene. Them niggas know my bloodline. It's a kamikaze affair. I'm not saying I can't get it. Never said that. They get the best of us. But you bet me sure Dick Lewis is watching. I know when my atmosphere is different. I know when my surroundings ain't the same. And I'ma keep it on me like American Express. No YouTuber, other than that dude, Jonathan Peterson, great comedian. Check his shit out, he got a YouTube channel. And I'm not saying that because he stuck up for me, you understand? I'm just saying that because he stuck up for me. Man, I'm gonna try to enjoy my birthday tomorrow, man. I got 500 people in here. Y'all come on the show. I'm gonna pick out 2 stories that y'all don't know shit about. I'm gonna read the first chapter of my 3rd book on my show tomorrow. I'm giving you motherfuckers birthday gifts. I'm gonna tell y'all 1 or 2 stories y'all never ever heard about. I'm gonna tell y'all some shit that motherfuckers that y'all didn't even know, and people came on the internet and told y'all false information. Maybe the story how Biz Markie got that $150 and why he got it. Somebody said, Resurrector, I got my first copy. I need, what are you waiting on, book 2 and 3? You trying to get it free? You can get it from Amazon, and I'm in St. Louis. I done got 2 cases of books. I'm right here in St. Louis, Missouri. For my birthday, cash out me $60. I'll send out both books with the signature. Or you can pay $29.99 for motherfucking Amazon with the extra money that they charge you for shipping and handling and get it from them. You get both books for $60 while I'm in St. Louis. Cash out Big Gene 52 for the books. For gifts and to support the show, Big Gene 10. For birthday wishes, Big Gene 10. I'm gonna call my dude and have him put both of these shows together, so you don't have to go from one to the other. And the books are good. Yo, Forsake Alive, 75, X Out, the books are good books, if I gotta say that myself. Antonio Rodriguez, what up, Antonio? Shout out to Mark Robinson, down there in Atlanta, ATL, Georgia. Great supporter. My man Al in Philly, ain't heard from him in a while. My Chicago Al, all these guys, man, behind the scenes, talk to me, keep my head level. Shout out to my man in Ohio. You know who you are. Y'all go and watch Miss Pleasant do all that shit. And the Pop-Off show. Shout out to my man Paperwork. Paperwork, I tried to get on your show last night, bro. It wouldn't let me. I don't know what it is, bro. It's not letting me get on there. My man Khalib in Ohio. I might be saying his name wrong. Good brother. Or is he in Indianapolis? I think Khalib is in Indianapolis, Ohio. Oh, shit. One of the brothers, Troy Graham, y'all. Yo, let's do a shout out, man, to Troy Graham and put prayers in the air for him, man. He's gonna have another transfer. He had a heart transplant last year, and now he's about to have a liver transplant, I think. So let's send our prayers out to Troy Graham. He's one of the guys. He's a YouTuber, but he was supposed to be doing a cook-off with me, which I know he didn't want. You know what I'm saying? But he's trying to get better. Let's do a shout out to him and some prayers up to him too. And anybody that we know, man, drop it in the comments. I try to send a prayer up to them for them too. How to do a show and pimp the mailman. First you got to get a fucking career. That's what these kids don't understand. Yo, Richard Sullivan, tell these kids out here, yo, you got to get a career. You got to get something that you don't mind doing for the next 20, 25 years, and then put some money away in a 401k, do whatever you got to do. It's in the middle of October, and I'm sitting in this pool that's 92 degrees. I'm sitting in this pool that's 92 degrees. I'm about to get off this line, man. You know what I'm saying? Want to do a massive shout out to the people who got love for me, my brothers, my mom, Jan Robinson, my kids, everybody who showed me the love on here on the internet. Thank you for my birthday shout out. Deuces and bubble gooses. Peace.
Live from Bedford-Stuyvesant, the livest one, representing BK to the fullest. The Notorious B I G. The only Christopher we acknowledge is Wallace. Raw deal. The clouds started to part. The sun started to shine. And in steps who? World-renowned tycoon. Record-breaking and record-making. Puff Daddy. Fast forward to 1994. Platinum, gold, Grammy, shows. Until one day. Oh, shit.
Me and Puff was going everywhere in Cali, you know what I'm saying? I thought that the kid had like a death wish.
Hear what really happened from someone that was really there. Former head of security for Bad Boy Entertainment, Gene Deal.
Nigga Puff came out and he grabbed my arm. Yo, Gene, we gotta pray. We gotta pray. I say, pray for what? That nigga's dead. And walked out the hospital door.
Raw deal. The last big night. Coming soon.